Hi moms and students, I want to, as quickly as possible, go through and show you how to log in and join the class for Google Classroom, tell you just a little bit about it, and show you your first assignment and how to submit that. So you're going to start just by going to the website classroom.google.com. That will take you to a site that looks like this. You'll click the plus button and choose Join Class. After that, you'll enter the class code that was in the email that I sent and that you see here. No one can access this website unless they have this code, so this is only for us. Students, you can be assured that anything you post here is not going to be seen by anyone other than me or the students in our class. So I'm going to join, and once it connects, it's going to show you our classroom. Parents, the reason I chose to use this platform is several things. One is because I can post all the assignments or announcements here, and you as a parent can log in and see those so you know exactly what your student needs to do each week, and that's important when I don't see the students every single day and you're helping them get their things done at home. One thing I should have already mentioned is that whatever account you want the student to use to access Classroom needs to be the one that you log in with or join the class with. So right now you can see that I'm in my son's account. I'm in Carson Agar's email account. It does not matter to me whether your student has their own email address or whether you use a parent's email address, but as far as I know, I think it does need to be a Gmail account. I may be wrong about that, but from everything I've read, I think it does need to be a Gmail account. But again, moms, it's perfectly fine for it to be in your email account. You will get notifications from Google Classroom when I grade a student's work or when I post a new announcement or assignment. So you may prefer that, or you may prefer your student to be more independent and you just check in as needed. It does not matter to me how you do that. So they log in, and there are two things that I have posted. Both of these are assignments for them to do. This one is just some reading and write shop that they need to do. There's nothing that needs to be written for this one. This assignment, though, I'm going to open this one up. This is more like what many of our writing assignments themselves will be. So I've given some directions here to click Create and type a few sentences or paragraphs answering two questions. And I've talked to them about how it will be graded. I'm going to click out of that because it's not supposed to be there yet. It's left from when I was playing around with it before I started the video. So this is what your screen will look like before you have started. There are two buttons here. Add is if you created an assignment somewhere else and you need to attach it just like you would pretty much with an email. I'm going to encourage you to use Create and to choose Docs most of the time. Maybe we would use one of the others another time, but that's going to automatically create a Google Doc for this assignment. It's going to automatically put the student's name or the parent's name, again, either one's fine, along with the writing assignment name. This will match whatever I have titled the assignment. For them to work on this, they just click there and it pops up the doc for them to type in. They can do their work. And once they get to this point, if they were finished, or they didn't have to finish right now, they could start or they could work and come back to it later. All they have to do at this point is just simply close. If they want to come back and work on it later, they just open it back up, keep writing, no big deal, and then close it out. Let's say Carson has done the assignment, he's finished, he's going to close it out. Here he's going to click Turn In, and then this confirms, do you really want to turn it in? Well, yes, I do want to turn it in. From here, let's say, oh, I forgot. Now that I look at the directions again, I answered one question, but I didn't another. No problem. He can unsubmit it, continue to work on it, just open it back up and go back into it, turn it in again when he is done, and then I have it. The other thing here, he can add a private comment. Let's say he wants to just add a little note to me personally. I hope I did a great job. He can add that if he wants. That's fine. Then I wanted you to see what it looks like on my side, because this is the other advantage of using Google Classroom. So I have clicked on a different screen. I'm in my personal classroom in my account, and I see that Carson has turned in his assignment, so I can click on it, I can read through it, I can grade it and make comments on his work. I can add a comment. Oops. Thank you for your patience. I can add a comment there. I'm going to make sure he sees my comments, so this is all on me. You don't have to worry about this part. I can give him a grade inside Classroom over here. I can say, oh, he did a perfect job, or he did everything he was supposed to do. I can give him a grade, and I can return it to him. He will get an email that I have returned work, and then I wanted you to see what it looks like back on his side. So I've come back over to Carson's screen. I'm going to refresh just to make sure that he gets those. So let me open this back up, and you should be able to see the comments, or the comment that I made. Obviously, there should be more later. You can also see this M here. This means that I am on the document, still on the other screen. I'm on there. So if we both happen to be working together, we could actually chat and back and forth. Now, the advantage to this is if your student is home during the week and is just really struggling or has a question and I need to see what it is that they're working on, then I could be reading it along while they're typing, and we could communicate this way. Of course, we can communicate over phone or email or anything like that as well, but this is just one other advantage. So I think that Google Classroom will help your students get feedback quickly, much quicker than if they were to turn in a hard copy and have to wait a week for me to return it to them. They can know what to work on very quickly, and that should help them. Most assignments will need to be typed. Parents, I don't mind if you type their assignments for them. That is not a problem. It's your choice. I just ask that you leave any mistakes in their rough drafts, especially that they put. And it's not because I'm trying to grade them down. One of the things that we will work on this year is learning how to edit and revise our own work. And if there's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing to work on. So it is important to me that I am able to see their work, their first drafts especially, in their original form. So if you can help me out with that, I'm certainly not trying to take teaching opportunities from you. I'm trying to teach the students how to find them themselves. When we're working on a final copy, of course, you can help them. And when you're helping them edit and revise, then that's a great time to help point out mistakes to them. But if you can help with that, that would be great. So that's a quick tour of Google Classroom. I hope that it's not a frustrating experience for you. I hope that you see the advantages, and hopefully everything will work smoothly and we will have a great year with technology. Thanks, you guys.